'47 Ronin, it's based on a real story, a very famous story. And this is a kind of reimagination.
There's the history of the '47 Ronin, which was about Lord Asano and the revenge of his men. Our idea was to tell a story of the valor of those men, but view it through the eyes of a fantasy.
Action!
47 Ronin. It's a very challenging project. This story is the most famous samurai story in Japan.
But it's never been done by Hollywood. And the culture of Japan, it's a very specific culture. It's a culture that's incredibly dense. And so it was about paying respect to it by making it our own.
He's going to be dismounting on his right. Is that going to be a problem?
No.
Right?
That's the samurai way.
All right.
And Hiro has been so incredibly helpful to all of us and helping us embrace the world and understand the culture because it's so complex making this film. It's a very multi-layered process. Couple that with shooting the film in London and Budapest, you're working with all the departments, you're really building something.
We were really world creating from the ground up. Every single thing you see in the film that's in the frame is created from scratch. And we had the best artist on hand for that.
Penny Rose is fantastic. I feel she's taken the authenticity of the world and the period, but put her own flair on it so it has a really modern vibe to it.
They wanted a very glamorous and quite strong look to it, and they wanted a colour differential between the groups. So we've done Akko, which is the happy place, in red. We've done Kira's world, which is the villain place, in purples. And then the sort of godlike group, the Shogun, are golds, with little hints of turquoise, which suggest jewelled jade flavour. The Japanese armour. It's very impressive because it's all plastic. We made the prototype here in leather, and this wonderful factory in Budapest emulated this look, and it worked beautifully.
Are you right?
Another thing that's been fun about the project is that we also have big, big sets. They're larger than life.
What we would do is we would look at real structures in Japan, photograph them to death, and recreate it in our way.
And we're enhancing those with an environment that hopefully the audience will believe is there. We're digitally scanning the whole set so that we've got that as a computer model for later on. And so over there will be a 100-foot tall donjon and multiple courtyards. And then beyond this whole environment is paddy field. And so we've got the perfect world of seeing close-up stuff is real and the pixels are in the background.
So we used visual effects to build the dream of Japan. But at the same time, we built the big sets. And the set where the massive epic battle takes place is a perfect example.
Because it's a stunt set as well, it can't just be built to look good, it's also going to be built for people to climb on and jump on.
And bang! That'll do it.
One of the biggest challenges for us was that in the historical attack of the '47 Ronin, it was more of a sharp assassination.
Folks, this is the real thing.
What we wanted to do was something different, to have a bigger scale to it.
You literally... Okay.
Few against many is the theme. It's a kind of multi-pronged attack.
So tonally, we have a very balanced film because you have great action. You have spectacle, and then you have characters coming together.
Now, we are 47.
One of the things that I'm most proud of in the film is the actors. You've got everything from veteran actors to up-and-coming talent.
So for myself and the other actors, it's exciting to be working in this world. And the gravity of some of these moments that we're reenacting really hit. The seppuku sequence. You're tapping into something so uniquely Japanese and so profound.
It's a very dramatic scene. 47 men are going to commit seppuku. I wouldn't let them get dressed till the 11th hour. It had to look absolutely immaculate. And the set was beautiful that day, so the combination was really terrific.
From the rehearsal, we created the seppuku scene together. So physically, mentally, we shared a lot. It was deep and real.
That's a wrap. Thank you very much.
So everyone is in concert working on how to achieve the intimacy and the scope at the same time.
47 Ronin. This is a great chance to introduce our culture to the world. The best balance between authenticity and fantasy.
47 Ronin is a transportation ticket to a different world, a world that we created.